hiss. Don't get frightened, it is a snake, an imitation of a snake. Madam President, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and our distinguished guests. If I would have done this in India, I would land in trouble. Just imagine, weeks and weeks of 40-degree temperature in Nagpur. You're walking on a street. You are thirsty. The thirst can be quenched by the water. Voila! You have seen a river there. And on the river, you see a bucket and a rope. Well, your Indian things get gathered together. You put a rope to a bucket, you get inside the water, get the water out in your bucket from the river. Don't get surprised by having 2 or 3 snakes inside your bucket. The beauty is not about the poisonous snake or all. It's about a terrified and shocked face. Where Nagpur, Nag means snake, Pur means city or village, city of snake, is where I grew up with my parents and my 2 elder brothers. After 2 sons, my parents wanted, we should have a girl. And to their utter surprise, and to delight to my brothers, a boy was born in the family. And you know what they did? They named him Praful, which literally means smiling flower. It's a flower. You know, being an Indian family, you do get Indian cultural values and all that, but you do get chores along with it. The chores are like this. You study, you play cricket, and you play chess. You know, my brothers, both brothers, they used to be at the top of their school. They used to bring trophies every now and then to our house. I tried. I really tried to be in the top 20 of my school class. Sometimes I did reach there, but it was only sometimes. I can count it on my fingers. You know, to just show that I'm different, I played basketball. You know, and I used to think at that time, I can teach a trick or 2 to Americans about how to play basketball. Being an Indian again, every family wants their kid to be an engineer or a doctor, so they can go and explore the world. Well, I tried hard, and I succeeded this time, and I became an engineer. Just to find out that if I want to explore the world, I need to do my master's degree. So again, I started studying. So I went to Australia. I did my master's degree there. Then I worked in Sydney for some years. That's where I met my wife. She always says to me that I kneel in front of her. I begged her to marry. You know, I begged to differ with her. Since, as my memory suggests, I can't speak in front of her now, and that time was not possible. Well, we got married, we came here. I became a software engineer, and she taught English kid in her Aussie accents. And the kids loved it. Well, after some years, we did had our son in Frimley Park Hospital. After that, we did our MBAs from the most reputed institutes in UK. So she started her own business called tutoring. She tutors English and maths. I asked her many times, can you tutor me English? She says, I'm out of her league and I'm unteachable. So what do? I become a project manager. Being project manager, I took my kid and my family to our village, and I showed my son our village where he drove a bullock cart and did a farming. He did all those things which are old traditional ways. What he found out is he liked and he wrote in a diary. He gave that diary to keep it safe. But he doesn't know what he has experienced is what it makes me as myself. Deep inside me, even though we have advanced technologically and intellectually, Praful still cherishes those childhood memories. You know, from time to time, Praful would like to open the book of memory, take a memory out, and live in it. Madam President, Mr. Pasarkar, thank you.